Hello, everybody. We are so excited to welcome you to another incredible community conversation. This time we are so excited to welcome Amanda Free, and we're going to be talking about empowering families and community connections. Amanda, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much, Ann. Hi, Ann. Hi, everybody else. It is so nice to be here.
Well, we're so excited to have you join us. Would you start with an introduction and let everybody know who you are?
Absolutely. Hello, my name is Amanda Free, and I am the Digital Content Manager at the National Center for Families Learning, which is headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky. So I get to work on digital educational resources for families and for educators. I am a former classroom teacher, and so I love getting to bring, my classroom experience and my experience working with kids and literacy to the benefit of the families that NCFL works with.
Oh my gosh. And Amanda, I love the mission and the passion of the work that's happening at National Center for Families Learning. And I know you have incredible resources. This conversation is meant to be that, a celebration of ways to empower families and strengthen community connections. And I cannot wait. You mentioned NCFL. So I'm going to actually share the screen, and I would love for you to tell us a little bit more about NCFL and the work that you all are doing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ann. I would love to. So NCFL, the National Center for Families Learning, takes really a whole family approach to education. We support parents and caregivers in really recognizing the power of their voice and their ability to make change, not only to their own lives, but to the lives of their children, and as well in their entire community. So we also partner with educators, with literacy advocates, with policymakers, lots of people to really develop and provide programming, professional development, and resources for families and educators.
Yeah. And speaking of resources, that's my first question for you, right? So what resources do you have for folks looking to empower families and support community connections? I'd love if you could share about that.
Yes, I would love to. So if we could start, Ann, if you can click that free resources button right at the top of our home.
Right at the top. Okay, cool.
Yes, it is right there. So really, the resources that we have available online are very broad, wide-ranging. Obviously, we have these, separated into categories to help you out, help you find what you're looking for. These are separated into family and family literacy, early childhood, English learners, K-12, out-of-school time, webinars, and of course for educators and literacy professionals. So we really do have a pretty broad range of resources available. If you could click on the families and family literacy box, I'm going to highlight one really fantastic resource that we have for families, and that is the Play Toolkit. So I love the Play Toolkit because it explores ways that parents can support their children's play as part of their everyday routines. And we know that young children learn best through play.
I love that thought, Amanda. I always said in my classroom, and it's a quote from Diane Ackerman, who says, play is our brain's favorite way to learn. So I think educators, families, communities, yes, I love that you embrace this power of play. So the Play Toolkit, what can we find here?
Yeah, so in the Play Toolkit, you'll find resources for parents and caregivers to really structure play in a way that enhances and supports learning with their children. And there are, I think, six sections. And each section contains things like handouts, learning snapshots, which are short videos that explain specific play strategies that can enhance learning, pictures, video examples to really, truly support parents and caregivers and grandparents, anyone who wants to really enhance and build learning with children through play at home.
That's so cool. And I'm noticing here, your resources are bilingual, available in both English and Spanish.
Yes, absolutely. So NCFL is very much committed to language justice and to making sure that families can access resources in their heart language at home. And so, of course, that is a work in progress. And so we are very, very thrilled to be able to provide currently the Play Toolkit in both English and Spanish. And we're continuing to expand our work in translation to reach every family.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Talk about empowering. And I love that folks have access. As an educator, I love the word free, right? But it's truly beautiful to be able to celebrate and honor diverse voices. So the fact that you're making content available in Spanish too is so exciting and so empowering. I love that. I know something about NCFL. There are other folks who maybe are tuning in who don't know this, but NCFL also has another tool that they're making available to the world called Wonderopolis. And I'd love to share Wonderopolis. And actually, I'd love for you to share Wonderopolis and let folks know what this magical place is.
Yes, I love to talk about Wonderopolis. You know that, Ann. Yes, so Wonderopolis is a fantastic literacy tool that NCFL provides for free, and it's used by families and educators, not only across the U.S., but across the globe. So we're really proud to be able to offer this resource for free. And the way this works is we post a daily Wonder of the Day, and those are always inspired by questions from users. So as you can see, today's Wonder of the Day was, why are they called deadlines? So we really get to dive into some pretty interesting, unique questions. Of course, each Wonder of the Day comes with not only the literacy practice, but with vocabulary building activities, extension activities, comprehension quizzes, really the whole gamut.
Wow.
So, go ahead, Ann.
I was just going to say too, I know I'm clicking buttons every day. These are new. Every day these are different. And you talked about these incredible resources. I'm so curious. So I knew about Wonderopolis from my school setting, and I'm curious, families and communities can use this, correct?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. So the best thing about Wonderopolis is that it's free for everyone. So we do hear from families who we work with directly through NCFL who love to use Wonderopolis at home with their kids. It's a great way to, start the day with a moment of literacy practice or end the day with a moment of literacy practice at home with your family or at a community event.
Amanda, my good friend and colleague, Jornay Armand, she actually uses Wonderopolis with her daughters as dinner time conversation. So, of course, as educators, we love the questions, what do you notice? What do you wonder? And Wonderopolis, I mean, these are incredible. So the wonders of the day, you can search by recent, the wonder list, etc. But searching for wonders, and this conversation can take place anywhere and everywhere, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I love that Jornay uses the Wonder of the Day at home with her kids at dinner time. It's definitely a great place both to learn and to start those really awesome conversations with kids that continue learning.
I love it. And what's really cool is folks, of course, can scroll through this, friends. I'm going to pop that website again. Definitely check out wonderopolis.org. And Amanda, I love to talk about Wonderopolis. And let me get my page all set up, because Wonderopolis has an incredible partner page inside the Flipgrid Discovery Library. Can you let folks know what to expect when they visit this inside of Discovery?
Absolutely. So we absolutely love being a Flipgrid partner, and we are so proud to have so much of our Wonderopolis content available in the Flipgrid Library.
974 topics.
And so we're always adding, every time we add a new Wonder, we add a new Flipgrid topic. So we're very, very excited to be able to bring the wonders of the day to classrooms, to homes, to communities through Flipgrid, and to also be able to really spark those important conversations that students can have, that children can have with their parents on Flipgrid around the topics that we are so lucky to post through Flipgrid.
I love this. Well, so I'm calling out this one specifically since we're talking about empowering families, family learning. And so families might be using Flipgrid to curate their own family memories, or to curate the dialogues and discussions, or special moments, or conversations about what they're wondering and learning about. So I just wanted to take a moment and show folks, actually, I'm going to go back a step. I'm going to go back a step to the beginning of the Flipgrid Discovery Library and show folks that at the very top, educators, parents, when you log into your free Flipgrid account, you simply click on that button that says Discovery. And this takes you to an incredible database of ready-to-use topics. And you mentioned the wonder of the day already, but here it is, right inside at the top of the Discovery Library. You can click and get to the wonder of the day. But you also can scroll down and find all of the incredible Discovery Library partners. And when you scroll to W, you're going to notice that gorgeous tile we all recognize and love, Wonderopolis. And when you click on that, of course, land on that partner page. So let me go ahead and move some of these things off the screen. But what I would love to do is go back to that family learning collection. I'm going to open it up and just give folks a quick idea of, here in this one specifically, there are 22 topics, anything from bedtime stories to anxiety to discovering new skills or resolving conflict. I love this, but there's one that made me smile that asks, does laughing help you live longer? So, friends, this is an example of what it looks like. And if you want to use this in your learning community or in your family, you simply can select Add Topic. And then you have the ability to choose how you want to add it. I'm going to go ahead and just click on a button and show you I can add it right to my group. And I'm going to add it to one of my collections, one of my groups. That's my classroom or my family. So save it to a group, and of course you can use it immediately. But Amanda, there are 974 topics inside your Discovery Partner page.
I know. We are so excited. We just absolutely, we found that Flipgrid is such a great way, a great place to share our content and to really, connect with both educators and families. So we are always adding new things to our partner page.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's been so inspiring to hear from you and just give and share some ideas and resources for empowering families and just really celebrating community connection. So I want to say thank you. Any last thoughts or words you'd love to leave with the listeners?
Thank you so much, Ann. I am so grateful every time. It's always a pleasure to have a conversation with you. And just thank you and your team for providing this amazing resource that is Flipgrid. It's incredible.
Amanda, we appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time. And of course, friends, on behalf of Team Flipgrid at Microsoft, and of course, extending the thanks to National Center for Families Learning and Wonderopolis, please let us know if we can help you in any way. Thank you for the ways that you empower your community, your families, your friends, and beyond. Amanda, thank you so much. Everybody, bye. We'll see you out there.